Nabila Hamada gave birth to twin boys in Gaza during the early stages of the conflict in a hospital overwhelmed with the smell of death and crowded with displaced individuals. When the hospital came under threat from Israeli forces, she and her husband escaped with just one of the infants as medical personnel deemed the other too fragile to move. I never imagined that I would see these things. All that would happen to me when I went to give birth, that I would lose my child and not know where he is. I want my son. I want him back. Sadly, Hamada never laid her eyes on that child again. Gaza's largest hospital was subsequently targeted by Israeli forces. The anguish of losing one of her sons left the 40-year-old Hamada so terrified of losing the remaining twin that she became paralyzed and ill-prepared to cope with the daily struggle for survival. Most of the cases that therapists encounter here in the center are cases of children who suffer from fear and sleep problems, and adults who suffer from insomnia, tension, and extreme anger, as many people no longer have the ability to control themselves. The suffering has been unending as individuals have faced the loss of loved ones in Israeli airstrikes, while many have been injured or left disfigured. I have shock. I wake up multiple times because of the shock, and I don't understand what is around me. My children have been affected. My daughter is suffering. She has been affected psychologically. And my sons have started urinating on themselves. As the shelling persists in Gaza, women and children continue to pay the heaviest price.